because I welcomed you back. October 11th is your date, and you'll dance for me, boy. You'll dance for the owner, and then we can talk. But your date is October 11th. Michael Perry, the return of Platinum. And we've got some hell of an announcement for an opponent for you. One of the baddest men to ever grace the Ultimate Fighting Championship when it comes to bare knuckle, and he's going to throw down with you in front of me for my viewing pleasure, and then I'll decide if...
Just when the MMA universe thought the circus had packed up, McGregor swaggers in like a caffeinated hurricane. Fresh tan, wired grin, and that not-so-subtle twinkle suggesting the Irishman's pre-fight hydration might involve more baking soda than Gatorade. The self-crowned king of combat doesn't just tease Mike Perry's bare-knuckle comeback, he practically holds the man's dignity hostage, dangling it like front row seats at a Taylor Swift concert. One eyebrow flick from Conor, and suddenly the fight calendar, or at least October 11th, looks carved in granite. If this is how he opens the presser, buckle up, because the next mic drop makes this entrance look like a warm-up stretch. Coked up Conor meets Tomato Dana, an energy clash for the ages. While McGregor bounces around like he's bench-pressing lightning bolts, Dana White slouches behind a smartphone scrolling through press notes with all the excitement of a DMV clerk on overtime. Conor's pupils? Dilated enough to land aircraft. Dana's complexion? A volcanic shade of marinara, as if every syllable from the Irish tornado cranks the UFC press's blood pressure another PSI higher. It's Hype Man versus Hype Coma. Conor firing off buzzwords at warp speed, Dana mumbling announcements that could double as bedtime stories if the bedtime story involved million-dollar purses and questionable athletic commissions. And just when Dana thinks he's survived the verbal blitz, McGregor slips in an uppercut of shade that'll make the next sound bite feel like smelling salts to the face.
What we're about here at Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, the alien of combat sport. And may we rise above the night sky and rain down blows viciously on all our deniers. And announce here today that Bare Knuckle FC has no love for the big glove. So let's get going, Bare Knuckle. Let's go, Florida. And let's announce some incredible matchups, some shock signings, and the most lucrative tournament in all of combat sport, where we crown in an open weight the baddest man on the planet. Let's go, give it up. Come on.
Reinvent slam poetry. Shirt half open, knuckles itching, and a monologue that paints Bare Knuckle as the rowdy black sheep cousin crashing the martial arts family reunion. Conor brands gloved fighting an alien intruder, then crowns BKFC the one true Bloodsport cathedral. Blasphemy that somehow feels like gospel under arena lights. Sure, it's unorthodox, borderline unhinged, but every syllable strums that primal chord in the crowd's chest. Gloves? Overrated. Drama? Highly underrated, especially when McGregor's orchestrating the choir. The sermon isn't over yet. His next revelation detonates harder than a left hand on the brake.
About from a geographical standpoint, that's a US world champion here in King Kai Stewart, coming from a wrestling background, who has done very, very successfully here in this company, and he's against a UK crown champion here in Bare Knuckle. That's a champion versus champion bout. US versus UK, that's a humongous belt, and more power to the gentleman. I'm excited for that one, for sure.
Hyping this cross-Atlantic title clash like it's Rocky IV on Monster Energy. Only the dude looks so parched you half expect a cut man to sprint in with a Capri Sun. His cheeks, sun-dried tomato. His blink rate, Morse code for send hydration period. And the voice, raspy coal miner baritone, screams more late-night bathroom break than clean-eating camp. If comparing himself to Gandolfini wasn't wild enough, wait till you hear who he challenges next, because the caffeine-free version of McGregor apparently doesn't exist.
You're right, you're doing bad conversations, trying to get a boxing match at 155. Fight me my way. I'm the A-side. You owe your out. Bare knuckle. McGregor Mayweather, 170 pounds. Let's go, baby. Take off the gloves and fight.
Conor's gravel-throated call-out sounds like Batman after a Red Bull high furrow, but the message is crystal. Forget Queensberry rules. He wants bare-knuckle chaos at welterweight. Floyd's suave aura versus Conor's pub brawl energy? That's the combat sports equivalent of crashing a black tie gala with flaming nunchucks. And Feldman, never one to miss a headline, slaps a 2x payday sticker on the bout quicker than you can say, "Show me the money," turning the press table into a live auction for mayhem. If you think doubling the purse is wild, wait till Conor unveils his next brain melter. A tournament pitch so oversized, it makes Fight Island look like a kiddie pool.
This is what it's about. And right now, I'm going to announce the most lucrative tournament in all of combat sports, where we title in an open weight the baddest man on the planet. Ladies, beautiful ladies of Bare Knuckle Familia, reveal. Hey, that's what we do.
McGregor turns promoter-in-chief, hawking an openweight Grand Prix with a rumored $25 million war chest like a Wall Street broker on Double Espresso. Translation: flyweight dynamos and refrigerator-sized heavyweights are cleared to collide for a purse thicker than Dana's crypto portfolio. His lungs may be wheezing, but the man's imagination is heavyweight, crowning the self-styled baddest man while the UFC snoozes through spreadsheet cards. Sure, the purists call it carnival combat. After months of decision fests, this is the glorious chaos our Fist's first fandom secretly craves. And if you think that payday is bonkers, wait till Conor starts passing the collection plate. His next jab lands square on the UFC's piggy bank.
Combatants to be rewarded in that way, to join this rise, truly be on the board with us as we rise up this ladder of combat sport. For me, I fought my heart and soul. I gave everything to the rise of a company, and I got nothing for it.
The wealthiest prize fighter in UFC history just claimed he walked away empty-handed, like Jeff Bezos whining about Amazon Prime fees. Conor serves his pity party straight up, no chaser, as if those Forbes list paydays were Monopoly money blown away by the arena aircon. Meanwhile, somewhere in Las Vegas, Dana White's tomato red forehead probably sprouted a fresh vein at the mere suggestion that Mystic Mac is the martyr of modern combat sports. The irony drips thicker than his proper number. 12, because when the UFC's golden ATM complains about being shortchanged, the word understatement taps out from a rear naked choke. And just when the sympathy violins start tuning, McGregor whips out an even bigger invoice, one that demands stock options and will slap the UFC boardroom harder than a Stockton slapped. Conor dusts off his greatest hits demand, "I want equity," and lobs it at the UFC brass like a Guinness-soaked grenade. After headlining the richest cards in Octagon history, the man still craves a slice of corporate pie, preferably served on a platinum plate with an emerald garnish. Problem? Ari and company guard those shares the way a jiu-jitsu coach clutches his secret sauce. Tight triangles all around. The math, though, is brutally simple. McGregor's PPV receipts could fund a small nation's GDP, yet the boardroom crowd acts as if handing him stock would trigger a financial apocalypse. Is he underpaid? Maybe. Is crying poverty while parking Lambos in every time zone a tough sell? Absolutely. But before the ink dries on this shareholder soap opera, Conor's body language starts screaming louder than his bank statements. Time to read the caffeine-fueled tea leaves in real time. Conor's body runs a louder promo than his mouth. Mid-speech, he keeps hammer fist thumping his sternum, think King Kong on pre-workout, while those dinner plate pupils glisten like he's staring straight into the sun. Add in the foggy, almost glass-coated stare we've seen every time the Booger Sugar makes a cameo, and the visual evidence stacks higher than his proper number 12 inventory. The takeaway? Not moralizing, just marveling. A coked-up McGregor is a live-action meme factory, unpredictable, high-octane, and absolutely impossible to pause. But if you thought the chaos peaked here, wait until Mike Perry hijacks the mic, because the king of violence is about to turn the stage into a lunchtime food fight.
Ain't doing nothing but sleeping.
If I was easy work, how come you haven't stepped up yet?
Because I knocked you out twice, stupid.
What's up with that?
Fuck you, you don't do shit. I should have told your daughter that night in the elevator when you was talking shit, or you were being so nice. Listen, you weren't talking shit. I should have been like, you know what happened the first two times I met your daddy? You know what happened the first two times me and your daddy met? Oh.
Yeah, but none of that shit fucking matters because I'm the real fucking champ. I'm the real fucking king of violence, and I'm gonna prove to all y'all. Look at this shit. Let's go.
Platinum Perry detonates the presser like a bar fight bard, spitting middle school trash talk that somehow lands with heavyweight force. He flexes his king of violence crown so hard you can practically smell the blood and beer cologne wafting off the mic. Every syllable is a flying elbow aimed straight at the credibility of anyone seated within arm's reach. Knockout resumes, Jake Paul jabs, random elevator drama. Perry strings them together like a backyard fireworks show, zero safety precautions, and maximum chaos. And if you think this playground scuffle is loud, wait till Julian "Let me bang, bro" Lane storms the sandbox, because the next segment turns the stage into an after-school detention brawl.
When I come across and take that belt, I'm tall, dark, handsome, I'm fucking dangerous, and I can't wait to take over this game. Welterweight
You
UK
ain't
champion.
doing shit,
Shut
boy.
your mouth,
You're
you
not
little
doing
fool.
shit.
You fat fool,
You
I'll
had the
punch you
chance.
up.
You could already
What are you gonna
fought
do?
me.
What are you gonna do?
You could already fought me, but you said no. You wouldn't have enough time.
No, I had a broken finger, but I
Shut
still
your
would have
mouth.
slapped you about, you
Shut
little
your
fool.
fucking mouth,
Your head's
bro.
pregnant, bro.
Come on.
You've got a bump on your forehead. It needs to go down. It's 9 months gone.
That was pretty
Deliver
funny,
the
but you
baby.
can't fight. You
It's
can't
huge.
fucking fight.
I'll punch you up
beat
and
your
split it
ass.
open.
Bro,
and you know it.
Shut your mouth.
No, trust me. You win. Make sure you win the bout, and I'll happily bunch you around the ring like a
I've
little
already
fool.
won the bout,
You
man.
clown.
Come see me.
Yeah, well, trust me, I will.
You could already had the fucking fight, but you're a bitch.
Mug.
Let's stay in the welterweight division. Let's go to the former champion, Never lost that title.
Lane detonates his trademark "Let Me Bang" war cry like a Molotov of cheap bourbon and broken gym mirrors. He riffs about obstetric forehead swelling, threatens mid-press conference obstetrics, and somehow turns a busted finger into a bragging right. It's schoolyard venom with adult league CTE, exactly the car crash patter the bare-knuckle crowd paid to see. But the testosterone thunder rolls straight into a high-pitched Cat 5 squall when the ladies snatch the mic.
Really?
No.
Wow. That didn't happen. I'm imagining it.
No, that's not how the beef started. The beef started
Yeah, it is, because you said I wasn't even on your
because
level,
you and your
because you didn't
ghetto-ass team with a bunch of motherfucking ratchets, and I got something for you.
Ghetto-ass team.
I got something for you.
Yo,
I got
you need
something
to chill out a little bit.
Fuck off, little bitch.
Listen,
This is the ratchet
I see
belt.
a Mundell Perry,
You're the fucking champion of motherfucking ratchets.
Shit.
Period. That's all you are, champion of
I'll
ratchets,
fucking knock
bitch.
your ass out for
That's
free.
all. Shut the fuck up. You and your team. Fuck you and your team, bitch. Fuck you and your team.
Yeah, that's
what you want. Come here, bitch. You're a fucking ratchet. You fucking ratchet. Go suck more dicks. That's why you can't make weight. You got too much cum in your throat, bitch.
The octaves spike, nail extensions point like switchblades, and suddenly we've got cage-side Real Housewives, only with real bruises pending. Accusations of full-team ratchetry fly faster than TikTok clapbacks. Fighter A goes full roast master, while Fighter B channels guidance counselor energy, right up until she doesn't. The result? A vocal bar brawl that makes Lane's forehead baby bit sound downright wholesome. If you think the presser's chaos meter is maxed out here, the finale amps it again, because the narrator's about to crown the entire melee absolute cinema and leave the UFC looking like a silent film. BKFC's press conference just redefined combat sports cinema, slow motion chaos, popcorn-worthy trash talk, and enough meme fuel to power Reddit for a decade. The UFC may run the global octagon, but after this stunt show of busted knuckles and fried egos, even Dana's spreadsheet brigade has to be sweating through their $5,000 polos. If Vegas bookmakers were smart, they'd start taking odds on press room meltdowns, because this is the new main event. And while algorithms everywhere scramble to keep up with the blood spatter drama, those clever enough to punch that subscribe button now will be ringside for the next shockwave. An MMA bombshell so wild you'll swear it was cooked up in a fever dream. And no, you absolutely will not see it coming.